Kyle Winters, and we got my boy Austin Brown up in here. We got two more classic stallions in the house, James.
I know.
You think we can handle 4 classic stallions on one episode?
I'm a greatness.
Hey, James, you got the best national placing, probably. You believe that?
Out of all these guys? Yeah, because I'm in
class.
I'm in the old category.
Hey, you take it. Hey, I'll take it.
I'll take it.
All right. So for anybody that doesn't know Kyle or Austin, let's give them a quick rundown. I've been coaching Kyle for how many years?
Geez, three and a half almost.
Yeah. So Kyle came to me and he showed me some pictures. He's like, "Hey, I want to compete. I'm not shitting you. So let's get it done." And I looked at him. I was like, "Hey, we got some work to do." And he's like, "Let's do it." And year after year, brick after brick, meat after meat, hey, we're getting up there, man.
I think I started at like a 225, but it was a fat 225, and I competed at 167 in my first show. Woo. And now I'm back to 225, but it's a good 225.
It's a whole different ball game.
It's a big boy 225. I got those hollow bones, you know.
What's your cutoff?
197.
Oh, okay.
And I've only been 185 is the biggest I've been on stage this far, and I look a lot bigger than I actually am because I have the tiny joints. So
yeah.
Hey, here you go, right here. Let me share this real quick.
Kyle has the roundness.
A little bit. Hey, that's me.
Hey, on the left. Yeah. On the left when we started.
Yeah, I like that bad boy. Look at that.
Hey, you like that face? That was when posing was really hard. I was like,
oh. You look like you're in so much pain.
It was hard. And then I had to look at the video of me looking terrible. And now I look pretty good now. So I look okay.
Hey, compared to the men's physique days, look at this.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That was about 150, like 155.
Yeah.
That was back in 2014, I think. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. I remember when you were competing back in the what was it? The sandbar days.
Yeah.
Back when we'd go hit Thirsty Thursday out.
Yeah, me and Barney went to college together way back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, you was shredded back in.
I was all right. I drank a lot of Bacardi 151 and got it done.
That's like illegal now.
It is. Yeah, it was so crazy.
Is it illegal?
Yeah.
You can't get one?
Really?
I don't think so.
No, because it's basically gasoline. You can't do that.
What about Everclear?
I think that's still legal, shockingly.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
Everclear is worse than 151.
Everclear is bad.
Bad. It's never good. Nothing good.
Don't drink, kids. Don't drink.
Sheesh.
No, it's catabolic.
So now let's switch over. Let's introduce everybody to Austin real quick.
Another beautiful bald man.
Hey, this is the most I've shared the screen in the first 10 minutes of the pod in history, boys.
What's up, guys? You're doing good, man.
Hey. So,
oh shoot.
Dang, you got some good looking sushi right here, dog.
Mm-hmm.
That was after USA this year. I didn't compete, but my girlfriend did, and we went hard on some sushi.
So look at this. We conveniently have a transformation here, kind of show you where Austin has been. So we've been grinding a long time, guys. Any new listeners, you're going to get the freak pro every now and then that turns pro after a few shows, but that is very, 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 very rare.
Mm-hmm.
And but that's the thing I enjoy about bodybuilding is, it's a one-man sport, and you can it's going to take time, but if you put in the work day in and day out, you can make it happen. Look at that back. I've always loved both of these guys, both Kyle and Austin's vacuum. I wish they would have talked me into doing a vacuum a long time ago.
I didn't know you were capable of it. TBH.
I didn't either.
Well, yeah, that's something you've worked on a lot though, right, Bartley? I mean, you've been like, that's something that you've, been working on the last 2 years now, huh?
Yeah, I've done it quite a bit obsessively. It's easy. It's easier when you're in a car driving for the majority of your work shift. So I've learned how to, I like that shot right there, by the way.
Austin has really great, when Austin comes in dialed in, he's got just these sick, just stacked abs. Love that shot.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start hitting my side try like that. I sent James a picture this morning. I need to send it to y'all, but
I liked how you hit it the other day, Bartley, but if you just switch the feet around like that,
Well, see, this morning I did it just like this, and I had my hamstring is roped out right here.
Nice.
So I'm gonna try to show that this year.
Yeah, I like that shot. I've always been a fan of that pose.
So how long have y'all been competing? When's your first show?
Go ahead, Austin. You're good.
2014 is when I started. You seen, that was the picture there you seen when I looked like a Ken doll in the men's physique there.
Hey, that toupee was nice.
Hey.
Toupee.
Yeah, I don't really miss it, man. But no, 2014, and then I think I've competed every year since then, besides 15. So, a little while now.
I started actually shockingly in 2013. Men's physique, which obviously I wanted to bodybuild, but I was very small. I stepped on stage at like 155. No coach. I was like, let's see what happens. And I actually finished, my first show was Kentucky Muscle. I was not great. I finished like 7th, but my second show, I finished 3rd in my open class at the Muscle. And they told me I had too much muscle. This was 2014. I did not have too much muscle, but
no, compared to what it looks like today.
Yeah. And then I had to finish college. I kind of got into a couple of bad relationships, and then I came out of it and I was like, all right, Bartley, let's go. Let's
get it, baby. Let's get it.
And ever since then, this has pretty much been my life. So
yeah. James, what kind of sweatshirt we got on? What kind of heat we got on? A little cancer.
Yeah. No one fights alone.
Yeah.
Cancer fundraiser thing.
I heard that. Yeah, I was about to rock the sickest t-shirt today, but I didn't go pick it up. And it may or may not have to do with some cool monkeys.
Oh, you got one?
I got one made at my place, dude.
Oh, I want to get one made.
Yeah, I'll get it set up.
Which one did you do?
I got I got the
bubblegum,
the fish tank head. Oh, that's like worth the most.
Yeah,
it's the rarest.
I've got to get in on these. I've been trying to stay away from the NFTs, and now I'm like, I've been pushed over the edge, and I'm like, all right,
it's nuts, man.
I know.
James, tell him how nuts it is.
It's nuts, man. It's quick, fast, dirty.
It seems like you're opening like a virtual, like pack of basketball cards, and it's like, ooh, what am I gonna get? Am I gonna get something sweet? I like that.
That's what it is, but like each card's like $3,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
High stakes.
Like,
yeah.
Makes your butthole pucker before you click buy now.
Yeah.
I want to see how much dopamine I can get from this, so I need to try it.
It is a lot, but it's just basically, it's very volatile.
Well,
but there's blue chips and there's non-blue chips. So
I don't like safe investing. Like, I want it to be volatile. Like, I don't want to make 3% a year in my investments.
No, I feel you.
I want to wake up and,
Last night I made 1,000%. I made 10 times what I like on a certain play I did last night. Like that, in like 2 hours.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
And
no-
that's all the money he had to put in it. And I only had like 150 to put in it, and it tripled.
Wow.
I mean,
okay.
Oh, you got 3x, huh?
yeah.
So I got in it like really quick because then it
Yeah.
just started off. It's nuts, man.
And then Gary V enters the conversation, and he starts buying monkeys, and I'm like, I've been buying monkeys way before Gary V. So, you know,
Yeah. The fact that he's in our project is like fucking amazing.
I know, man.
Because people look
Imagine-
at it and they're like, "What's he in?"
Imagine 20 years ago you were listening to this conversation about you guys buying monkeys. You would have no idea that it was monkeys.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I was probably buying monkeys 20 years ago. There just was no money for it. Like with computer games or like Pokemon cards or some shit.
Yeah.
True.
Same thing. But there was no money.
So Gary V is a big believer that the NFT art collecting thing may or may not take off, but what is going to take off is the technology of these contracts that are behind the NFTs. He said people are going to start buying houses that way, you know, going to sporting events that way. So like the technology is like the 99 internet is what he was saying, you know, but
A guy I worked with at the Pentagon, he sells tickets now for sporting events via blockchain.
really,
And it's fucking he was on it like 5 years ago. You started his company, but it's the most secure way, and you don't pay like you know, when you buy like through StubHub or some shit, the tickets will make $100. You end up paying like $250 to go to the damn thing. Like you don't
Right.
pay all those fees.
right.
You know?
Nice.
Yeah, I think hey, so me and James both have 4 monkeys now,
Yeah.
and we can start breeding. If you have 2, they can breed and make a monkey baby.
Whoa. Okay.
I know
And-
it sounds crazy, but that's the way it is, man.
No,
And
I
so
gotta check it
insane.
out. I'm interested. You have my attention.
Well, so like the thing is a lot of people think they're just like JPEGs in their art, but the ones that do, some of them are, but like most of them that do well, they have utility attached to it. So like in order to get certain things or like, or maybe generate a passive income, you have to have this NFT.
Yeah.
So it's not like, it's like basically like a pass, like a country club membership.
Hey, so look at this. So
Ooh.
so these are going to bring me in these cool monkey banana coins. That's how
We're
much they bring. This is
now.
the passive daily income.
Be right back, guys.
And so, you know,
So right now you're yielding 7,800 of those coins, and right now it's like 7 cents a coin USD, just for the
Yeah.
viewers. But what's going to happen is that coin that's 7 cents is going to go up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's daily. That's why you're sleeping. That's why you're
Yeah.
working out. Like that's
Yeah,
why.
dude.
You know?
Hey, when James was starting to explain all this to me, I was like, dude, it sounds like it makes sense. So I'm going to risk it.
I've been
know.
seeing you guys post that stuff, but I haven't looked into it at all.
Well,
It's interesting.
Here's what got me about it is, you know, it is all about the community behind it, you know, in the framework that's set up for it. And there's tons of fitness influencers that are in on this project. Like,
Yeah.
We were sitting in a conversation, a town hall with Flex Lewis right next to us. Like I'm not even kidding. I have a
Really?
screenshot. Yeah.
yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I seen like C-Bomb and stuff. He's all into it and stuff too.
He's
Yeah, I
got-
saw that.
He's got 3 monkeys.
He's got 30.
Pretty much. That's wild.
Yep.
Huh. I'll have to check it out.
Well, it's pretty foreign. I'm not gonna lie, and you know, I don't completely have it figured out, but I'm getting a grasp on it. You know, it just takes some time. You got to get in Discord.
You gotta
and
get
start learning stuff, because you'll have so many questions, but if you sit in there long enough, you'll kind of figure out what's going on.
That's what I did, man. I just sat and just like,
That's
can you
why I
imagine-
was behind, James, because
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah. But can you imagine like if you were doing like last year's prep now and like 2 hours on the step mill or bike, you'd just be on Discords, bro. just getting knowledge, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I know it.
Like you would have been bad last year if you got NFTs
Oh,
last year.
dude, I would have
But you-
bought so much.
You'd be a billionaire by now.
Yeah, probably so, man.
You'd be driving the gym in a Lamborghini.
With a monkey license plate.
Can you imagine having a Lamborghini in the state of Kentucky?
Yeah, you don't see many. Maybe in the big cities. I saw one in Louisville last weekend. I was in a parking garage, and there was a Lambo right next to a station wagon, and they were both the reserved spots. It was like a 80-something station wagon right next to the Lambo. I was like, dang.
That's
fun.
awesome.
All right. So Austin, when's your what kind of show plans we got going on? You got anything established yet?
Yeah. I think we're gonna do amateur show. The Sid Gillen. She's having that the first year for that show. It's in
Where's
May,
that at?
Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that for a warm up, I think, and then roll into junior nats since they're having that in Tennessee again.
Hey, I'll spread some good
Yeah,
juju down there for you.
yeah.
Hey, I'm
exactly.
going to your warm-up show because I want to see you win an overall.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So
Ready.
I was like, the first show is always kind of the first pancake for me. So last year I did Junior USA and then got a lot better after that. So I'm gonna do a local show first this year and test some things out, and then we're gonna 4 weeks later. The time frame kind of makes sense.
So you get better, though, like the more shows you do.
To an extent. If I stretch it out too long, it kind of falls off the cliff. Like that's what happened last year. I did 3. First one, I wasn't quite sharp enough. A little bit later, nailed it at junior nats, and then universe, I was too far gone. I couldn't
get you full. I went to universe with him, and like, you know, his coach Tyler Betts, an awesome coach, was like feeding him all these carbs, and like he couldn't get full. He just couldn't fill out.
Yeah, I just kept losing.
What'd you finish? You were 4th or 5th there?
5th there. So, but man, I didn't like that look. Just like super flat and couldn't eat enough. I mean, it would have taken days probably before I was halfway full. So
4,000 carbs.
Yeah. So.
Hey, speaking of loading, I ate 2 jars of peanut butter last night. I should be a little bit more fuller. I should be fuller this morning, but I don't know.
Have you patented like the Bartley load yet? Like you got to patent that.
You got to write an ebook or something.
Well, the problem is, you know, you got to get in shape first.
Shit loading 101. Bartley Weaver.
Disclaimer: you have to be, 4% body fat.
Yeah, you can't buy this book unless you're inside out peeled.
Yeah, you can buy it unless you're truly fucking miserable.
That works.
Well, hey, we all get there. Everyone on this podcast I've seen extremely inside out and very lean. So congrats to all you boys for getting dick skin lean.
Yeah, you guys too.
Yeah, we can get there.
Hey, we have to. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I don't stand a chance if I don't get completely shredded.
Yeah.
That's me. I don't have the roundness and structure unless I'm just inside out.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a little roundness, but I'm still a white guy, so.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Exactly.
Hey, your hair's looking good though, brother.
Hey, what can I say?
You put it down right there, looking pretty thick.
I mean, look, I pray to the gods of what we do every night. Just let me keep my hair. I don't care about anything else. Please let me keep my hair.
Would you trade your hair for a pro card?
Well, yeah, but I can get my pro card and have my hair, bro.
No, let's just say this: you had to choose. Like, hey, you're either gonna get a pro card or you're gonna have a full head of hair. You can't have.
Clearly, I want the pro card. Listen, I would trade future marriage for a pro card. Okay, that's how badly I want. I would give up sex for the rest of my life. It was between that and having a pro card. Okay, these are the stakes.
This is escalating.
Hey,
You're all in. Like you are all in at that
I
point.
mean, I'm all in. Look, I went 19 years without the first. I can do it again if I have to. Okay, ladies. I want to, but I can't. I'm just saying.
Oh man. So Kyle, when we getting you inside out, brother?
I don't know, man.
What are you thinking?
Well, so our original plan was to wait, till
Mhm.
North Americans again, which I don't know. Right now, sitting about 223 fasted with my conditioning. I think we can go a little earlier, but
Let's see. So when's the Kentucky Open? Just a couple
I don't
weeks
know.
before.
He doesn't have-
Opens in August, but I'm already qualified. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking let's just bang away at the national shows this year.
Yeah.
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 That's
Just
my
save you some more time.
Well, and what's the show in Chattanooga? Is that Junior Nats?
Yeah,
That's June 19th?
it's somewhere around then. Yeah,
Which is
second or
about-
third weekend of June.
21, 22 weeks away.
It's 19.
19.
Well, here is the good thing about Chattanooga is how far is the airport away? It's a good little piece.
It's a piece, which
That's the strategic part about doing it.
precisely.
You might not,
a
The
lot of people
competition
don't.
might not be crazy. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, if we start there, we have 3 more shows we can do. So,
Yeah,
that's what my thinking is. I think I can be nails, 193, 194 on stage. And, I don't know.
what's your
That's what I'm
cap
thinking.
again?
197.
It might be able to what do you say, James?
I said I wish I had that problem, man.
I know, dude.
Fuck. I almost died. Yeah,
Hey.
literally died.
I'm ready to have that problem.
yeah.
Careful what you wish for, man. Dude, like, trust me, ask Bartley, dude. Like last year for North Americans, I went from 261 to 245 in 8 hours the morning of weigh-ins.
Sheesh.
That sucked.
What are you? You're like what, 6'4", 6'5",
6'3".
6'3"? Yeah, you're
Those weight caps get so high in those taller
when you're tall
classes. Yeah, I mean they're
Tough.
crazy. But you still need some in your cap, I guess, then, huh?
I need a little bit. What's your cap, James?
245.
45. Okay.
Yeah.
You just gotta die until you turn pro and you get 10 more. That's what I do.
Exactly.
So James, what's your load look like then after you make weight? Like, how's that go for you?
Just to be honest, not that much, man. I just kind of do normal like rice and beef and like we did it a little bit different each time, but like I worked with Matt Jansen last year. So it was basically like 300 grams of rice probably, and then like 150 grams of like beef, and then like 15 to 20 grams of like added fat.
Yeah.
And then I would just send them pictures every like 2 hours. And then, but I don't need to load hard. It's really weird. Like I just like, I accept those carbs and I start getting full. Like I don't need
With you, the first thing I noticed about you when I started following you on Instagram is like how lean you're lean 24/7. You are always lean.
Yeah, I think that's also because I look leaner because my skin's thin and I hide all my fat in my ass.
You got that ass fat.
I got the ass fat. So unless you see me in posing trunks, I look pretty lean.
I got no ass fat. I've got striations in the dead of off season in my booty. Sad.
Yes, I could hide
Insane.
fat in a pair of shorts, man. Like fucking no one's business.
So that's what it is. You're just hiding it.
I'm hiding it, and my skin's very thin, so I look leaner than him.
That's another lucky thing I have. Very, very thin skin.
Hey, Kyle, was you a preemie? James was a preemie.
Maybe I was. I need to ask my mom. Hey, Mom, was I premature?
I was 2 months early. That's why my doctor said I'm like missing the like layer of skin.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Well, it worked out then, didn't it?
Worked out really
And James, have you always been like that, or is that something that's like you've noticed getting a little bit grainier each year? Because I think I get like my skin gets like a little thinner looking and a little grainier. every year.
I think that comes with age. I think when you get old, skin just gets thinner. So yeah, I mean, my skin was probably like not very thick when I was younger, but it was thicker than it is now.
Yeah,
I think it's
sure.
I think it's a little muscle maturity too. It kind of that graininess kind of pushes through a little bit more. You get a little more detailed in the muscle.
Now that I was in my 20s is way different, and my weight's roughly around the same. It's not like anything different.
Yeah,
So
I noticed that about your abdomen. It's just shrink wrap. The obliques stay super tight.
Yeah.
You wait till he gets these hernias taken out. It's gonna be he's gonna be sucked down, son.
I know. I'm waiting for that. I just want to get it done, but like they can't only get me in like it's like the end of February. It's the earliest I can get in and do it.
Yeah.
You gonna start hitting vacuums too, James?
Yeah, I've been hitting them like crazy, man. It's like it's like an all day thing, man. I just like trying to keep my waist as tight as possible. I mean, I let it go. I think what it was I had these hernias. I didn't really know they were hernias, but like they're pushing out the whole time. So it's always very hard to like keep it in. So it's just more comfortable just to keep my gut relaxed. And I think just doing that all day for like, like a year or two, whatever, just kind of made it a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Me and Austin were actually talking about this, like last week when I FaceTimed you about like, me especially, when I started in Classic, I depended on the vacuum too much. I would vac in every pose. And it was probably just because I didn't have the bricked out abs yet. But now I'm pretty much just going to hit the vacuum in my front double. And then I'm going to hit it on my ab shot, obviously, when I go into the crunched abs. But that's something that like a lot of younger guys in Classic, they chase the vacuum amongst, more than anything else. You don't have to do that. You want it to be a tool, but you don't want it to be your only tool.
Right. Yeah. I was told when I got third at USA's, I talked to one of the judges and I was like, hey man, do I have to pull a vacuum to turn pro? He's like, no. He's like, I don't care if you can pull a vacuum or not. It's just whatever looks better, whatever makes you. He was a big proponent of, hey, whatever makes you look bigger. So instead of my crunching down front double, I started opening it up more. And then once you open it up and start sucking in, you're like, I might as well go ahead and pull that stomach back further if I can, and I didn't know I was capable of it because I got about 3 stomachs in there. But I, after doing it for about 2 or 3 weeks of relentlessly trying to pull it in, I started to notice some progress. I was like, man, I think I really can do this. That was probably my biggest part of trying to vacuum was I would just get discouraged because I'm like doing this and it's terrible, waste of time. And I'm not seeing anything, that's like anything in life. If you're not seeing anything, it kind of discourages you, but that's just another testament.
With you, like once you started hitting that vacuum, it literally made your waist look like it was 5 inches smaller. It was
it changed his entire physique.
It
made everything look bigger. Like it made his arms look bigger, his legs look bigger.
That's why I do it. Like I've got a bigger rib cage, and again, I'm a smaller frame guy. When I hit that vacuum, it just blows me up. And Austin, you're the same way. You've got a big rib cage. It just looks really good on you in that front double.
Yeah, I agree with you though. It's kind of, you got to pick and choose kind of when you use it in certain poses. If you have good abs, don't hide those too much.
I just now found a picture here. This is what I sent James this morning. So you can see that once I get diced out and the glutes come in, I start running that rope.
Nasty. Yeah. I like that, man.
It looks like dinosaur like gills down there.
Looks like Barry Bonds up here though, dog. Looks like Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
That looks good on you. I like that.
So I was 248 this morning. I've been hovering around 248 for about 2 or 3 weeks. And that's about game time for me, So
don't you hate that? You're like you're prepping and you're just staying the same weight, and you're like, fuck,
Yeah.
dude, I don't know if I'm getting better or I'm getting worse.
Yeah.
But-
Well, in my instance, I'm usually panic mode, like, oh, am I going to be in shape in time? Freaking all this cardio, and am I
Hey,
keeping my
Bartley's usually
legs?
280 right now at this far
Yeah.
out. He's 280 doing out the cardio a day.
He just started prep usually.
Right.
Yeah.
And I told you, Bartley, like the fact that you're ready this far out, like you're gonna have a drastically better look. Like seriously,
I think
you know
so.
what I mean? I think so for sure.
As long as I don't overdo it, and I don't think I can at doing 30 minutes of cardio a day.
No.
So
Bartley, you were under your weight cap a bit last year, right? At the pro show.
I was 245 on stage at Puerto Rico Pro, and 240 is my cap. I think I ended up hitting for that show, I ended up hitting my amateur weight just in case I wasn't measured the same, you know. And I was like, well, the way I looked at junior nats is probably the way I need to look. I need to keep it tight. I ended up being about 5 or 6 pounds fuller, but I think that was probably my best look. I wasn't as crisp as I was at junior nats, but I had that extra fullness that I could like hold my own with those bubbly freaks on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought it looked good.
Thank you, man. So so cap's 240. I was 248. So we already know I could make weight if I wanted to, but I've still got fat to lose. So
yeah,
still got some glutes and lower back.
Yeah,
glutes and lower back, always there.
Mm-hmm.
Lower back.
If you could come in here, that way you can maybe load before the weigh-ins. That'd probably be the best, man.
Yeah.
If you could do that.
Yeah. Because the weigh-ins are a day before the show. It ain't a 2-day fill up like Puerto Rico was.
That's why you really get 248, because of 2 day.
Yeah.
Because like I have to go in the weigh-ins, not eating, not drinking, in the sauna. So it's like I'm going in super flat, and I only get a little bit of time before prejudging after weigh-ins.
Yeah. Hey, you already know I'm still hitting some cookies though. I have to eat some cookies in Casey's honor.
Yeah.
some of those good what is it, the sugar cookies, little M&M sugar cookie M&Ms.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Yeah.
Hey, do we know if old Dino is going to be in Boston yet, or is that just speculation?
Speculation. Yeah.
How do we feel? What do we think?
Hey,
I'm not confident. I want Brazilians attacking me.
I know. I'm just we love Dino here, guys. I love Brazilians. The ladies with their booties. I'm pro Brazilian. I just want to say.
Yeah.
I love me some Dino.
At the same time, the dinosaur, great. He's great. But we have what I've called the Kentucky asteroid right here, Barney Weaver.
Okay.
So, if you want to come up to Boston,
Let's go.
You need to watch out because there's a Kentucky asteroid.
Oh man.
What big
Kentucky
names
Fried
are doing?
Asteroid.
Who's doing that show, Bartley?
Uribe is the only Arnold guy confirmed so far, but I anticipate, I don't know why anybody that doesn't win wouldn't go.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
They're already there,
If they win, they might go. Get extra.
Yeah. I think it's about 10 grand or something.
I think Urs might go if he doesn't win.
Yeah.
He'll already be in the States, probably.
Exactly. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Because it's nasty. Only top three gets qualified in Classic for the O, right? Like if you're top 3 at the O.
In Classic?
Yeah, it's not top 5 like Open. I don't think
it's not 5. So
I'm not 100% sure about that, but 4 and 5 are both doing the Arnold.
Shitload of points for getting like 3rd or 4th or whatever.
Yeah.
Qualify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Urs, man. I think he'll win it next year.
The O?
Yeah.
Ooh, spicy.
His back's too small.
He's
22 though. He's if you know,
Or-
I think he held his own with C-Bum up there this year.
He did, but mind you, C-Bum wasn't as good this year as he was in 2020. I think we all agree on that. Even
Yeah.
so, the just maturity and just the dense muscularity for C-Bum, and then from the back, I don't know. I think Urs needs 2 years, unless C-Bum just totally blows it, which he's never done before.
Hey,
So.
Kyle, guess what?
What?
I got more monkeys than C-Bum.
Oh, wow.
So do
Hey,
I.
and so does James, but we don't have Ben Chow beat. He's got 14 freaking monkeys, dude.
And he lost 8.
Yeah.
He lost him. What happened? Did they
Scammer
die?
got him.
Oh, man.
Dude, that's like grand. Like that's like 20 grand.
So how's that happen? There's people out here pulling heists with these fake monkeys.
It's like robberies, man. It's like bank robberies.
My God,
Digital bank robbery.
they're gonna hold your monkeys close.
The Wild Wild West, bro. It's like on the fucking, it's like the Wild Wild West, dude. There's only like a little sheriff, man. There's no like real like security forces.
So I could adopt some monkeys, and then they could just be taken from me. I'm okay.
Well, he clicked on something in his DMs, and somebody kind of gained access to his wallet and just swiped them, and because you're dealing with all these long codes, blockchain codes that you got to copy and paste and do this, and you're always connecting this and that. And that was the most nerve-wracking part of it. I'm like, dude, once I copy and paste this here, is this the right spot, or is everybody gonna have access to it? And
I know.
How many does Flex have?
I'm not sure. I gotta look at his wallet. I'm gonna check it out though.
Yeah.
I know he's dug in like pretty deep though. I just don't know.
If he's listening to the town hall meetings, then he's got some cheese in it.
Bro, so it's the funniest thing. I will send you the screenshot, but I don't know if you can pull it, but it's like I think it's on our phone, so I don't think you can, but like it's a bunch of us nerds just hanging out, and then it's like right in the middle between like Bartley's face and my face, Flex Lewis.
Yeah.
Like, oh
yeah.
Out of like 1,000 people, it's like Bartley, Flex Lewis, then me. And it's like, what the fuck?
That's awesome.
I know.
Yeah, and the best part about it is Flex has got some epic Olympia picture in there, and me and James got our little monkeys.
Yeah, he's like doing like, I think he's doing a side try or something. Or no, I think he's hitting a side chest. Yeah, he's hitting a side chest. He's looking sick, just looking thick as fuck.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to pull it up here. It hadn't.
Do you guys think
it hadn't synced yet?
Say that again.
Where do you see Flex in the open at the Olympia?
Well, there's some drama around that right now, right?
Well, he's trying to get a special invite.
Yeah. I can see him top 5 for sure.
So who would you kick out of the top 5? They got top 5 last year for him to come in the top 5.
It's tough, ain't it?
It's been so long since he's been on stage. I don't know what he's gonna look like. But if he's big and full and looks like Flex, then man, I don't know. Let's think about it.
Do y'all think Hottie is maxed out? You think he can improve any, or you think he's about?
He's just good. He's just good every year. He's consistent. Yeah. He just brings that same.
I don't know what body parts he would need to bring up.
I mean, he's solid all around. I just don't think he can do anything more to like.
That's what I'm saying.
Get much bigger. Yeah.
I mean, let's see. Hunter, he was 5th, right?
Fourth,
and then who's 5?
Nick was 5th.
Well, Flex can beat both of those guys, in my opinion.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm back.
So you think Flex could slide in like 4th, and then it would bump Hunter and Nick back 1?
Yeah. But then Nick and Hunter are both so young, so they're kind of like each year they're getting a lot better, potentially.
This is the first time Hunter's had an off season and Nick's had an off season. They've all higher pro career.
Hey, what do y'all think about this? There's different opinions on the Nick and Jansen deal.
Oh man,
like
I'm not.
I know, James, you can't. It's a little conflict of interest, but you know,
Mhm.
I think.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Barley.
go ahead. No, you go
Okay,
ahead.
here's my take on it. Like, from what I've always seen of Nick, I'm always like, he's really seems put together. He seems really more mature. And maybe since he won the Arnold, he's gotten a little, obviously if I won the Arnold, I would probably get a little full of myself. I don't know, but I don't think it's a good idea at all for him. Just, let's take, you're my coach, Barley. If you
Yeah.
coach me to an Arnold victory,
Yeah.
I'm not leaving you,
Yeah.
but again, Nick is younger. I'm, 7 years older than Nick is. So
what about if your main two sponsors were also owned by the guy?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
I don't believe it.
He's been given such a great opportunity, and I obviously he's doing well now, but I just feel like there's got to be a modicum of loyalty for kind of being put in that position by this guy. That's my opinion on the matter.
Yeah.
Obviously,
that's why I don't believe it. I don't think Nick Trigili's.
Well,
I think he's getting sound bites.
Yeah.
And
I'm waiting for because we kind of heard the little behind the scenes of Nick in there with Raw and Jansen and kind of hashing things out, and so that'll be dropping soon, I'm sure. But
like there might have
thinking about
something going on between him and Matt. I have no idea.
Yeah,
but it's Trigili just like blew it up.
Yeah. Well, the thing is it sounds like Nick was wanting to do the Arnold again. And Jansen's like, hey, we need to chill out. And, Jansen is looking for the betterment of his career, and his health and everything else, and wanting to hold him off. But I don't know. I feel like Nick's just wilding out and living in the moment and wants to go ahead and get another big paycheck, potentially at the Arnold, which could be some life-changing money, a year's salary, in one show. Just got to take a small 2-month off season back into it. That's too much for me, but I can't hate somebody for wanting to make some cheese.
I think if any of us was Nick's coach, we've all told him the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Chill out. Cause he prepped for over a year, man.
Yeah. That was so bad.
2 years.
And let's think about this. In my opinion, with his trajectory right now, he's a real threat to win the Olympia. I don't think this year, but 2023, I think he's a real threat. But like,
it's between him and Hunter for a while.
Agreed. And I think Brandon's still going to be there, and I think maybe part of it is Nick maybe thought he could take Brandon out at the Arnold and then maybe set himself up better for the Olympia. I don't know, but you got to watch.
He don't want Brandon right now.
I don't think he could.
I wouldn't want Brandon right now. I mean, he didn't beat him last time. He was three places back.
But do you think some of that had to do with like Brandon being the reigning champ though? I mean, well, not reigning, but 2 champs ago.
Obviously.
So because I think I think Brett's gonna be competitive at the Arnold. I think it's gonna be a battle.
I think Brett's gonna get second.
Agreed. Yeah. And honestly, like, what if Nick did it and then got third to Brett? Like, Brett is gonna be a legitimate top guy now.
Dude, Brett pushed Hunter to the brink at the Chicago Pro, and Hunter got the Olympia.
Yeah.
But Brett listened to Matt, and he's like, shut it down. Don't go. We're not going to chase this Olympia shit this year. And he listened. Look what's happening.
Now look.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to remember how big he is in stature. Like Nick's like short,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird. Like I've only seen one professional open bodybuilder in real life, and it was Hunter Labrada a couple weeks ago. And like the overall like frame, they're not like huge frame people. Like my frame's much bigger than theirs.
No, it's all smoke and mirrors, man. He's a small guy, like in clothes in person, like kind of, but then he takes that off and he's just so round.
Yeah, like
massive.
Terrence Ruffin looked like just a normal dude.
Oh, Terrence is small.
And then he pulls it off and it's like
Yeah. Yeah. Literally.
So y'all got him for the Arnold?
Who, Terrence?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I just don't honestly. And I think I talked to Austin about this. I would have been okay with Terrence winning the Olympia this year. I think he's just is he 5'4"? Sure, but just the muscularity and his look. It's literally like, you know, early mid 80s, just chiseled out, and obviously the posing is the most beautiful posing in the Open or Classic, in my opinion. I've got him in a landslide. Can Urs push him? Sure, but I think Terrence is too good.
Yeah, but like, I think the thing that hurts Terrence is the skin color, man. He's like black. It's just it's so dark. The stage lights don't hit him.
Yeah, I know with that for sure.
At least on the light. I'm out there in person. I don't know, but
he posts the pictures of his natural skin color in that natural lighting in the window, and it's just like looks like 30 pounds bigger.
I know.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
You might have a point there.
And then he stands like C-Bum, where you can kind of see everything. It's just like it's a big contrast, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough when there's like 8 inches in between them, you know.
That too.
If he was 5'8" or 9, maybe.
Hey, if he was 5'9", I don't think C-Bum would be touching any Olympias.
I think Urs is going to win the Arnold.
I
think I'm there. I think I'm there with you. He's either first or second. He's either.
He said he's looking a lot better. So we'll see.
Did you listen to his? It
was hilarious.
Thing with Fuad.
Oh yeah.
It sounded just like me, just eating, just like an idiot for 2 months.
He couldn't control himself in the U.S.
Yeah, he could.
He's like,
we haven't heard. We have too much fuck. That's why we're so fat,
dude.
It's gonna be so hard.
Battle not to be a badass in America.
Yeah.
He said he spent 3 hours in Walmart.
Yeah. I do that on prep though, dude. I start looking at the label,
dude,
and I start like, you know, going like just read. I just want to read the label. I don't even want to like
hold it.
Have it.
No.
Yeah.
Hold it. Look at it.
Yeah.
How many hours you fasted, James?
Oh, I forgot, man.
Oh, dang, cheated. Hey, I might hit mine a little early too. Then I stopped raccooning at about 1 a.m. So 13 hours.
Wow.
13 hours, but
it's been 3 weeks for me.
It's insane, bro.
No cheat meal, 3 weeks.
No cheat meal.
Yeah, that's I kind of started prep, but like not prep because I'm going to surgery at the end of the month, and I wanted to get like really lean before my surgery, and then that way, they're just looking at me in the operating table like, look at this fucking specimen, and then because my surgeon's actually pretty hot, so I want to like look good, and then I'm not gonna be able to like train for like probably like 4 weeks after. So I kind of just want to like go to maintenance. I can still like walk and do this like cardio type things, but like lifting, I won't be able to. So I want to use that like a maintenance phase and then start prep like after that.
Yeah.
You know, get back on the subs and start training hard and then, you know,
almost let it kind of catapult you into your prep, just a little recomp. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
What happened was he talked to Hunter and heard how quick Hunter came back from his little hernia surgery. Not many people even know about. And yeah. So you got fired up now.
Yeah, because I mean he had a different one than I'm getting, but my doctors like is just like super. They give you like the safest measure possible, so it's like
Which there's zero chance you're gonna abide by. Literally zero.
Like there's no way I'm not lifting over 10 pounds for 6 weeks. Like I'll be okay.
No, I mean you have to pee, right?
Yeah, I gotta fuck. I gotta do like basic human things, you know.
So Kyle and Austin, since this is the Bodybuilding and Cheat Meals podcast, we've got to learn a little bit more about you. We've got to learn, what's your death row cheat meal?
Oh, death row cheat meal. All right, I'm gonna be disgusting and white trash, okay? And I didn't
All
even
right,
have to think.
perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna do McDonald's. All right, and I'm gonna do 3 spicy chicken sandwiches, only pickle. I'm gonna do 3 Big Macs, no onions, and 2 blueberry muffins with a large fry.
Where are you getting the blueberry muffins from?
The McCafe, the bakery. They have.
Oh,
they
he's
have.
straight McDonald's.
They
Straight
have 'em?
McDonald mode.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, they're really good. They're like $2.50, and they're really good muffins.
It's
What
about like
about,
a Starbucks.
What about a McFlurry?
Man, I'm not a big ice cream guy. I don't know what it is. I know. I don't think about like. I just think about like Whole Foods. You know, I gotta save room for the extra Big Macs.
I always got to polish it off with something sweet, just to. There's so much salty stuff there.
Like if that meal with an Oreo McFlurry on the end of it.
Money.
Well, okay, maybe if I'm on death row, I don't care about the fact that the McFlurry is going to destroy me because I'm going to be dead. So I guess
there you go. There you go.
I have to eat right before I'm electrocuted, though. And yes, in my scenario, I'm electrocuted. So
You will shit your pants. You're
that's good. Let's give him a shit. Everybody's there watching. Let's okay. This guy's dead, and he just shit his pants. Cool.
If I was getting electrocuted and I wanted to like troll on somebody after when I was dead, I would definitely like have the hugest cheat meal and just like shit my pants and not have to worry about it.
Somebody's got to clean it up. Not me.
I died. God's like, did you just shit your pants down there? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's kind of funny. You come on in here, bro.
Hey, real quick, while we're on the McDonald's topic, I just saw a commercial yesterday. Have y'all seen the land, air, and sea McDonald's contraption?
Gross.
No.
Disgusting. I would never even consider eating that.
I gotta
What is-
Google this.
It's
What is
fish.
it?
Yeah,
Big
I'll
Mac.
pull it up. I'll pull it up.
It's like it's a Big Mac with like 2 fish fillet patties inside of it.
Ooh, no.
The hell? Who the hell they got running this marketing campaign?
It was like a build your own creation. It's like someone sent it to me, man. I was like, disgusting.
I would never taint a Big Mac with the fish. That's not. That's not.
Hey, some filet of fish though. Those sandwiches go pretty hard.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that. Look at that.
Look at this.
The fuck?
I don't. Okay, maybe.
I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it.
Hey,
Yeah.
I low key want to try it
Should I
I
go
would
get
try-
that?
because I like eating crazy stuff. And this right here, man,
Yeah,
this
James, you need to go
I
get
can-
that before your surgery.
it is. You gotta have at least one cheat meal. I can't get a good picture over here.
Oh my god.
Is this a menu offering or is this something
Yeah.
someone's just made up?
It's a menu offering.
Yeah.
You
Holy
just
shit.
you
So-
ask for
So you got the McChicken right here, and then you got the burger, and then you got the fish fillet, and then you got the burger. That is a
Ooh.
sandwich, son. That is a sandwich.
I would definitely order this on the app if I was getting it because I'd be very embarrassed to tell a person this. Like, just look at me. I feel I'm guilty. I'm gonna, yeah. Don't judge me.
That's,
Go ahead
that's,
with yours, Austin. What you got?
that's a tough question, man. I'm probably banging out some like copious amounts of sushi, to be honest.
I do it.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah, you're
too clean, man.
too clean. No, I
Yeah.
mean,
Kind of cheap meal. That's like a refeed.
but I'm getting some sweets after for sure. Like I'm hitting up like a Blizzard or some store-bought ice cream, killing that out, cookies. You know,
Okay.
I'm trashing it up a little afterwards.
Okay, well, let's hear what kind of ice cream, what kind of cookies we got.
Let's
What
see.
kind of- What kind of sushi?
Man,
You-
I like it. I like it all, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me
So
too.
just get a big boat.
I just pick tons of different kinds of sushi. I like it all. I'll throw in a couple fried rolls and then I don't know, just anything, man.
Mm.
I like it all. It's all good. I like
This.
tuna and salmon a lot.
Ooh, look at him. He's stacked.
There you
son.
go.
Is that on your diet plan from Coach?
Absolutely, bro. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm not like you. I can't fast for 100 hours straight. If I fast for 6 hours, guess what? I lose 6 pounds.
Yeah. Hey,
I think
listen.
Barley gains weight on a fast.
Probably.
No, yeah, because I make up for it at night and end up eating more than I would have the whole day.
Go nuts.
Hey, but that vacuum's looking good and feeling good for a little bit. Hey,
Look, I will eat all this and then go train legs and then pull a perfect vacuum. It's tough. It's tough to be me.
hey, what about this though?
That's
Land, air, and sea is 1330 calories.
Ooh.
69,
Look at that fat amount.
yeah, 69 grams, son.
My God.
60 hey, carbs 123, protein 55.
Those would be good macros for Kyle.
That's
Yeah,
a gain sandwich.
Yeah,
Yeah, those would be great macros for him.
yeah.
Hey, I
It's a
Train
hard
leg.
gainer's dream.
Hey, Kyle, what about the people that were second guessing the strategy post show? I'm like,
I-
hey, listen, I've been working with Kyle a long time, and when I tell him to go hard and eat, I know he can handle it, and I know, you know,
yeah. And that's the thing. That's the funny thing with me is everybody wants to second guess what I'm doing. And I just show them my pictures from every year. And I'm like, why? Why are
Yeah,
you second
yeah.
guessing?
Yeah. Well, see, I've always followed the strategy of get into off season quick. Go ahead. I mean, you're going to get fat one way or the other, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, here's my deal on it, man. You're gonna get fat one way or the other. I just want to feel good as quickly as possible.
That's it.
Right.
You gotta put on that like 15 pounds immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. Yes.
Like next day, you need that on your body. And if you're in true contest shape.
Well, and hell, this year, like, me and Bartley, we loaded pretty hard. But even, I looked my best probably 2 days after the stage after eating 20,000 shitty calories.
Yeah.
I remember pictures. You looked fucking insane.
Nutty.
Yeah.
So, this next time, what are we going to do? We're probably going to implement a little bit of that because we learned.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, he's becoming more of a junk loader. He used to be the cleanest of clean. And every year we keep feeding the machine, baby.
Getting a little junky, but hey, what does my composition do every off season? It gets better. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's weird,
the
man.
thing. Go ahead. Austin.
I was saying like this off season, like typically I'll eat, a good bit of cheat meals and stuff, but this year I don't know. I just haven't at all. It's been weird.
Yeah, I haven't
I don't know.
either. My strategy, this is only because I had not trying to gain weight. I didn't try to gain weight at all this offseason.
Yeah, because you're already there.
I'm already there. I'm just trying to like work on certain things, but I'm not really trying to like put on size,
Yeah, just refining.
Yeah, and get my waist smaller, get my arms bigger. That's about it. That's all I really can do right now. So I don't need like a whole bunch of calories. I'd kind of go against getting the waist smaller if I did.
Yeah.
Well, and that's something else that I'm very like weird. I'm not weirded out. I guess I'm thankful, but like my waist is still the same size as it was, if not smaller than when I kind of started 3.5 years ago. And we've been eating a lot. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm lucky there.
I don't really know I don't think anybody knows why the waist get big.
I
think
agree.
I think it's a myriad, like just a cumulative effect of a bunch of different things.
Mm-hmm.
And like
Yeah.
over a long period of time.
I think the biggest culprit to a lot of guys is just not paying attention to digestion.
Yeah.
Just being just nasty bloated all the time and just eating things that don't agree with them.
Because when you get loaded, you can't, your TVA gets stretched out. It's out.
Yeah, it's just blown out.
And then you just get to the point where you're just used to that, and that's the new normal.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's the thing. Anytime that I've binged hard a couple nights in a row or doing something like that, man, I just can't pull that vacuum, man. I just can't do it like it was prior to that. You know what I mean? And that's something I'm gonna have to cut down my raccoon sessions here starting in about a week or two.
Jewett also wrote that cool article about inflammation and visceral fat. I don't know if you guys saw that or read that, but I think
Yeah.
that's I have too, because like I look pretty lean all the time, but I think I'm holding a lot more like visceral fat, which would make your waist bigger. But it's probably chronic inflammation, just doing shit for fucking 15 years,
Yeah. No, I think that's pretty spot on, honestly. I think it's more about what's going on inside.
I don't think it's like deadlifts and stuff, because like I used to be a power lifter and I'd pull 8 plates and my waist is smaller than it is now.
No, I think that theory's been disproven by plenty of guys.
I think everybody's always like, they'll say that deadlifts or insulin or growth, like everything. And then no one knows for sure what it is, because everybody's doing all those things. Some people's waists are growing, some people's waists are not. So I think you're right.
Yeah.
Digest.
But insulin and growth do play an effect in that though, because you notice when you have a high cheat meal and you're bloated, that's because of all your blood sugar levels, your insulin's really high. So it makes it acts like that, I think,
Well,
and
you gotta be smart about your insulin use. Like somebody like me, like a hard gainer eating 800 carbs a day, like that's good. But obviously, if you're not like me, you might not want to pound home the Slim.
Yeah, if you eat 2 jars of peanut butter at night, it's probably not a good idea.
You get so fat.
Instant storage.
I'd rather do that though for calories. So it's that's not going to bloat you as bad as like getting the same amount of calories from carbs. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's why I do the
stints.
The 2 or 3 days out almond butter, peanut butter, little preload.
Well, there's something to be said. You got to feel those the intermuscular triglycerides. Like people that don't have fats in their load, it's not the same look.
Yeah.
No. And if you're ready to go, that brief little preload fat is just it's money. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Really well.
Well, shoot, boys, we got about an hour deep here, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up. I'm gonna go train. I guess I might eat a bowl of oatmeal since Jane's already broke his fast. Daggone it.
What are you about to train, Bartley?
What are you about to
train, Bartley? You don't know?
I don't know yet.
You just wing it. You don't have like a split. You just go in there and train it all.
Listen, I haven't had a day off in going on 6 weeks. The day I left for Tulum, January 4th, was my last day off, and I've trained every day since.
I don't know how you do that. I would be smoked. You're just
me and Barley.
I would be such an irritable piece of shit.
I'm irritable if I don't.
Same, dude.
Yeah,
it's fucking bad. It's an addiction.
I know.
I'm stuck in the house. This is the second day I'm like not going to the gym, and I feel a little bit like that, but I need it.
I'd punch a hole in the wall or something. I just have to. I have to do something, man.
I think I'm just do a little bit of bicep.
Little biceps.
Hey, James especially needs to do a little biceps.
I know.
Oh, I'm kidding.
I need to join you with that. You and Kyle and Bartley.
I know. You guys have the bottom, like you see on the bottom. The bottom's got some freaking sick biceps. I'm jealous.
Hey, thank you. And it's not even. They're good. I'm gifted. What can I say?
It's like we all have those parts, man. Like I don't even really train my shoulders, man. They're probably my best body part.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the funnest parts of bodybuilding is just trying to even everything out.
Yeah.
Because if you go into the gym and you don't have a specific plan of what you're trying to improve and where, it's like, it's not the same as, hey, this is the goal, is to improve this and make my shape look better in this way. So, just being a little sculptor.
And it's always funny how everyone, this is one of my biggest pet peeves. Everyone, of course, asks me like, oh, what do you do for biceps, bro? And I'm like, honestly, I'm just pretty blessed. I wish they would ask me what I did for like quads, because my quads were absolute poverty quads 3 years ago, and I've grown them to a respectable state. Ask me what I do for my shitty body parts.
Yeah. Well, that ain't how it works.
I know, but it could be.
Like you ask a dude how they got their back, like a big back, they're like, oh, Barbell Road.
Yeah,
I did
exactly. Yeah, and that helped me zero.
I'm just a silverback. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, boys. We'll keep this rotation going. Appreciate y'all coming on.
Thanks for having me.
And yeah, absolutely.
The bald,
Hey,
bald guy and a guy with beautiful hair, you know, added to the lineup.
hey,
Hell
you
yeah.
gotta sprinkle it in a little bit. Help us out.
Being here, right?
All right, boys. So y'all enjoyed cheat meal because I'm probably gonna have to chill this week.
I'll get one for you, an extra.
All right.
Later.
All right, boys. Kill it.
See you guys.
See y'all.
See y'all.